Welcome to Current Chatter, the place where we dive into the latest news and happenings going on around the world. Join mother and son duo Kota and Losa as they engage in lively debates over current affairs and anything else that sparks a discussion. With diverse perspectives and a bit of fun, you never know what topics will come up next. Tune in every Friday afternoon for your weekly dose of Current Chatter. My knuckles against the desk. I'm like, oh. Sorry.
You all right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's Current Chatter time with Kota and Losa. As always, I'm Kota, and I'm here with Mama. Mama, how you doing other than racking your knuckles against the table?
Oh, I'm good. I was excellent until then. Now I'm like, ouch.
You know, that's the thing, like with the funny bone, when you hit your funny bone, it's not that
Not funny. It's not funny.
it's funny for everybody else in the room.
Because you're hopping around like a crazy person.
Yeah, because there's no pain quite like hitting your funny bone. Like, it's just
Right.
like an electric white shock through your body.
Like all the surgeries, all the operations, all the ouchies that I've had. No, yeah, hitting your funny bone's one of the worst.
Right? That, and like when you like get a cut on like your pinky finger, and then you constantly bump that cut onto something, and you're like, God, I didn't realize how much I touch things with my pinky finger. Or like,
Right.
just like any part of your body, you're like, God, I use that a lot, but fuck, that hurts.
It's true.
So I've got some excellent news.
All right.
I just finally got approved for the GLP-1.
Oh, are you happy with that?
Yes, I'm very happy with that. It's been hard. My insurance won't cover it, so I have to pay out of pocket. But I finally found somewhere that will help me do that, so I'm going to start doing that. So I'm hoping I will start to feel better and look better. And my big thing is my sleep apnea, because I don't have a machine, and I can't afford a machine.
Well, it's helped me. I've lost almost 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm given a day, I'm 20 pounds shy of 100 pounds.
That's awesome.
Since I started it.
Yeah, Rin's probably lost 60 or so pounds. They went into Wonderland at the beginning of the year, so they're under 200 pounds. They're finally seeing just the 100s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's me too.
Yeah.
It was me too. It's like, woohoo.
Yeah, so I'm excited
I think
to see how it
that,
goes.
like, people can fight me on that. I think that getting on it, like, people might think that I should talk you out of it, but no, I think as a tool goes, it's a wonderful tool to use.
Why do you think people want to talk you out of it?
I just think that some people are it's a very polarizing issue. Like, people are like, oh yeah, I totally take it. It's all right. And then other people who obviously are losing weight way faster than anything else. And they're like, no, it's not a GLP-1, because they're embarrassed to be on it. And people think that it's cheating and blah, 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 blah. I've had gastric bypass. And I've used the GLP-1, and I've done every other diet in the book. And this is the only thing that's worked.
See, and a lot of times too, it comes down to your, not even your metabolism too, but like and I don't know how I'm going to say this, your ancestry, you know what I'm saying? Because like in the Polynesian culture, Polynesians have always been a lot bigger, but that's because a lot of times Polynesians starved. So they had to eat what they could, and their body had to adapt to what they could get. And same with the Irish. The Irish, what was that? The 14 long famine where they just had potatoes, you know what I mean? So like ancestrally, my body is meant to hold on to every fucking calorie I can take.
You and me both.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I might not have the Irish side, but I've got the Polynesian side, which I think is a little bit stronger on the body composition than the Irish side.
100%. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what it does. Rin has done phenomenal on it. When you see him next, you're going to be like, who the fuck is that? They don't even look like the same person. Like, I'll go to hug him sometimes,
awesome.
and I'm like wrapping both of my arms and almost touching myself, squeezing onto them. So they're doing awesome. So I'm excited about it. I wish the insurance would cover it, but I
pay out of pocket for it as well. We have a couple really good pharmacies here in Utah that compounding pharmacies. that they mix it all for me and I don't have to do any of that. They just send me the shot, and it usually lasts 5 or 6 weeks, and then I have to
go
get
back.
more.
Yeah. So right now I'm on a month-to-month basis, and if it goes well, then I may switch up to like the 3-month program where I'm paying so much every 3 months. You know what I'm saying? But it's all coming out of my HSA, which is a godsend. Like, I love my HSA. I love having that, and like, today I upped my so what it's taking out of my check every paycheck, it'll be going into it. I upped that to like help pay for this, but I'm excited. I've been trying to get on to it for like the last 3 months. I tried going through the doctor. I tried doing...
Well, I have to, in order to get the compounding pharmacy to do it, I have to go through a doctor still. But my doctor, told me that was that I was good, and he just sends in the requests to the pharmacy.
That's nice.
So.
And that may be just because of my own doctor, and I'm going through, like, the Denver health system. But, like, for them to prescribe me, I have to go through a 6-month program that helps, that, like, basically gives you the same diet or the same restrictions as the GLP-1 to see if you lose any weight. And there's, like, a 1.2% chance that I will meet the criteria. But that's all
ridiculous.
It's all through my insurance too. Why wouldn't you want your people healthy so that they can keep paying for their insurance longer? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me.
Before I had my gastric bypass, they made me do that. I had to take a 6-month course, and I gained weight during that period because I was so stressed out, and I had to go to classes, 2 to 3 nights a week.
Yeah, and they're
ridiculous.
like you have to do this 6-month program, but it takes like 2 months to get enlisted into the program, and I'm like, can you give me a chart to follow now and I can start it, and then I only have to do it for like 4 months instead of the 6 months because you're making me wait too much? You know what I mean? And so I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm also this isn't the main reason, but I've read online that it also helps with the craving of alcohol. And
definitely.
So I'm hoping that I will be able to not crave that as much,
I haven't had a lick of liquor since got cancer, and because they told me I could never drink again, so I just said I'll never drink again. So if I can stop all that and everything else, then you can do that too. The thing that it does for me, everybody's experience is different. But number one, you're going to get nauseous. It's nauseating. The GLP-1s, the semaglutide, that you're going to be...
That's what I'm taking, the semaglutide. That's what it is.
Yes, the semaglutide.
Does that go away after a little while?
No. I still am nauseous. I've been on it. When I I do my shots on Saturday morning, and by Sunday, I'm so nauseous it's hard for me to eat anything. Force myself to eat protein and drink water. So make sure that you do that. Protein and water.
I really, truly do think that as soon as I cut beer out, that'll be like at least 30% of my weight. It has to be, or even more. Oh, yeah, I drink a ton, Mom. All right, so what stories you got for me today?
Well, let's go ahead. Last week, you charged me with either watching the Elizabeth Smart documentary or the Top Model, America's Next Top Model. I checked out the documentary about America's Next Top Model. And here's why I chose that one. Because I was like, I know the Elizabeth Smart story. I've seen every documentary and everything that she's done up to this point. So I was really familiar with the story. So I was like, I think I have some preconceived notions regarding the Elizabeth Smart story. So I was like, I have no preconceived notions about the Next Top Model. I never sat down and watched an episode ever of it.
Here's the thing too, is with like the Elizabeth Smart thing, is we were right there. It was like in our home state. Like, it was the biggest breaking news. Like, we were following it tenfold. You know what I mean? So that makes sense on why you didn't choose it.
Right. So it's just something that I know a lot about. I follow in the news and stuff. So the next America's Next Top Model documentary, what did you think of it? Because you've seen the show, right? You've seen the show.
I have seen it because of partners in the past, and Rin has watched it. But really, it was like half of the show was modeling, and then the other half was psychological warfare. That's how I looked at it. Was just like, because you don't realize the things that are happening behind the scenes. It was only like, what, 4 episodes long? 3?
The documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only 3 episodes.
So I think in the first episode, you like kind of get the backstory on why it all started. And Tyra Banks took it and ran with it, you know what I mean? And then halfway through the episode, you're watching these young girls get hammered. Like this one girl, she was super religious. She was engaged, and she got super intoxicated at a retreat. Or,
No, they were in Prague or something like that. They were in Italy, somewhere in Italy.
Yeah, and one of the male models that was modeling with them got really handsy with her, and she doesn't remember a whole lot, but she does think that there was some sexual activity involved. They never... I can't remember them saying it was an kind of a sexual assault kind of act. She just knew that she had sex with this person, but doesn't quite remember it. And she has to call her fiance and tell him. And they're like, the show is like, yes, you can call him, but we have to record it. And she's literally like
her
hiding
life
in
is
this
falling apart.
Absolutely, and they're recording it. She's literally, like, in the episode... I don't remember this happening in real life. This is the first time I saw it on the TV show. But she's, like, hiding underneath a chair. Like, she's just, like, backed into a corner trying to talk to her partner while she's getting filmed for national television trying to...
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's just, like... we could only get away with that kind of perspective in the early 2000s. Because nowadays, I don't think that would happen. I highly doubt.
It couldn't happen now because of the... I'm not trying to be flippant or anything, but the he said, she said...
Yes.
Thing.
Yeah.
Like, the guy would have gone to prison for sexual assault because he had physical...
interaction with someone who was under the influence and couldn't... And who couldn't consent.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
It was devastating to rewatch, and I don't even remember that happening because I like I said, I hadn't watched. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I haven't ever watched. I just didn't know that it got that deep, and it was so hard to watch this person. And they had the models that they were talking about come in where they're at now, and just to see the stark difference of where they were in the early 2000s to where they are now, it just like. That completely ruined her entire existence. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Left a bad taste in my mouth with the way they treated the girls.
Yeah.
And they did it because it was totally acceptable back then to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't that long ago. It's been in the last 10, 15 years.
No, Mom, when did America's Top Model come out? The early 2000s.
I know, but I'm saying it's 10 or 15 years since it stopped. It's still in production, from what I understand, in some form or another.
Okay, so when did America's Top Model end? In 2018.
See, that's 10 or 15 years.
I know it's 8, and it started in 2003. So it's 20 years old. Like, it's over 20 years old. But the other side to that, too, was, like, they would give someone a haircut that they hated. They would do, like, the makeover episodes were absolutely unhinged. I remember that. They would, like, give these people these crazy makeovers that were totally not them. And then they would make the girls cry and eliminate them for having lack of self-confidence because these girls hated these fucking makeovers.
Well,
it just is...
See, the whole show just... Okay, so my take, really quick. It just seemed overly dramatic and somewhat offensive.
Absolutely. 100% overly... absolutely. I think the distinct question we need to ask when it comes to America's Top Model is, were they actually looking for a model or just good TV?
Just good TV, because none of them... If that were the case, then some of them would have ended up with lucrative modeling careers, and none of them did. Not a single one.
The one girl who had one, I think it was like season 6 or 8, she was like, I still had to go to lower-end modeling agencies, and they would turn me down because they thought that I was too good because I had been on America's Top Model. But none of the top modeling agencies wanted to work with me because I didn't have the portfolio that I fucking needed.
Right.
And what also was hard was, like, seeing the way that Tyra treated some of the judges.
Yeah, she's a diva. She's always been a diva.
Mm-hmm.
She that's what she's known for. So yeah, I don't. Like I said,
What was the one guy's name?
I just looked at your father at the end of the 3 hours, and I was like,
"Oh, did he watch it with you?"
Yes.
What did he hate every fucking minute of it?
He didn't hate every minute of it. But we both agreed that the last episode didn't need to be there. They could have ended it on episode 2 with Tyra now lives in Australia and these, everybody's like moved on. Like the people that have moved on from the show, like the judge panel people, they've all made something of themselves. And
have they? Because they made it sound like the one guy, what is his name?
There was Mrs. J and
Miss J and Nigel, right?
Jeff.
Niall?
Was his name Jeff?
No. I also love to see that. Like, I love that they didn't bring Janice Dixon on because she was such a bitch. Like, I don't know how she would have fit into the documentary. It just would not have flowed well.
She is just like she is a character above all characters. It's just
she's a bitch.
She just. Are you sure? I think it started with a J because maybe they just went by J.
Miss J was the black man who
had a stroke and now is unable to walk.
Yeah, and I that's the only reason I really watched the show was for Miss J, because he was just such a character, just like, and now to see him just like so withered down just in this like little spot, and his personality is so loud and so big. And it hurts to see him like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like I said, I had no point of reference. So I went off of just what, I knew very little about the show. I knew very little about what it was all about. And once the documentary was over, I was like, I didn't feel like I learned anything new or learned anything worth 4 hours of my time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, I looked at your dad and I said, well, that was hours from our life. We can get it back.
I appreciate you trying to watch it. Like, I really do. Was it Jay Manuel?
I don't know.
Yeah, Jay Manuel is the one guy that I'm talking about, where Tyra completely ignored him when he said, hey, I'm going to leave the show. This is my last season.
And he never did leave the show. He was there throughout the whole thing. He never did leave.
Was he?
Yeah.
Fact check you.
Fake news.
He made it through 8 cycles, so he quit in 2012.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought he was still there through the end of it.
But yeah, just to see like how disrespectful Tyra was to him in the end was like, he helped you create the show. He helped you, like she even said, he was my makeup artist for so long. Like he is the reason I'm where I'm at. And then for her to just completely like, yeah, that's like,
it's not right.
It's not right. It's not right at all.
You have to be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Self-centered, like to just be able to turn it on or off like that. It's not.
I would hate to disrespect someone like that helped me reach where I'm at now, because I wouldn't have been there without them. You know what I mean? So it just seems so foreign to me. So.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm glad you put up with it. I don't know what else Netflix is coming out with that I need to be excited about.
The Lizzie Borden story's next.
On Monsters, yeah. They haven't had a release date yet. We don't know when it's coming out, but it is in production.
Yep.
But I don't know if there's anything else that I'm like, oh my gosh. So what stories you got for me today?
I've got a new section for us, a new thing, and it's top 5 weirdest stories of the week for this week. Are you ready for them in quick concession?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. Number 1. Well, let me go 5 down. A chicken leads police on a foot chase. The chicken finally crossed the road and the cops were there waiting. A chicken escaped from a facility and ran through a neighborhood and traffic. Police attempted to capture the bird, which managed to evade them for nearly an hour.
Holy shit.
An hour it took police to catch a chicken.
Chickens are hard to catch. Have you ever, Mama,
I've never in my life
all right, then.
Chased a chicken.
That it's easy or hard to catch a chicken. Yeah.
When?
So during Scouts, we had, we did a class where we were like picking up the eggs and whatnot, and then we had to catch one of the chickens, and I actually was the only one to catch a chicken.
Well, then there you go.
But to catch that chicken, I had to fling myself at it. And I barely grabbed on to her little feet. It was like, by this much, I grabbed onto her.
Well, there you go. The chicken did cross the street.
Do you know why chickens are so funny?
Why?
Because...
Oh, Dakota. Oh, you're too Oh.
You're welcome. Okay, what's 4?
All right, number 4. Snakes found in a hotel toilet. So a hotel guest lifted the toilet lid and discovered a snake curled up in the bottom of the inside of the bowl. Wildlife officials were called to safely remove the reptile. There's that moment where you quietly close the lid and check out.
No, there's no quietly closing the lid. I would be...
You like snakes, though.
I do like snakes, but not in my fucking toilet. Are you kidding me? Like, there's a time and place for snakes with my junk all out and about. That is not the time nor the place. I would be like the guy on Hangover saying, there's a jungle cat in the bathroom. There's too many snakes in this motherfucking bathroom.
True. All right, here's one that is going to hit you close to home. Ice fisherman rescued. Then later that afternoon, rescued again. A man fell through the ice while fishing and had to be rescued by emergency crews. Later that same day, he returned to the ice, where he proceeded to fall back in, forcing rescuers to save him a second time. At what point do you say that the universe is telling you to either not fish or something else entirely?
Here's the thing. It never said whether the fishing was good or not.
No. It would have to have been good if he went back out, right?
Yes, 100%.
No, because I know plenty of fishermen, you included, who'd be like, it sucked. I got to go redeem myself. Or it was so good, I can't not. You always have an excuse as to why you should be out on the ice or on the boat fishing.
I'm feeling personally attacked. No, I don't even get to do any ice fishing this year because of how hot it's been, and it is killing my soul. Like, there's one thing a year I look forward to, and it's ice fishing. And in October, I will start looking at my ice fishing gear going, it's almost time, baby. I'm about to take you out. We're like ready to go. I change my line every year. I don't get to do it this year. I don't.
It's horrible. The weather here in the West has been so, like, dry. It's just crazy.
Almost like global warming's real or something?
No. All right, number 2. Swan frozen into river. Firefighters rescued a swan trapped in ice on a Connecticut river after a sudden cold snap. Crews carefully cut the bird out of the ice and safely released it.
My question is like, how did the bird not realize that everything was super fucking cold? Like,
I don't
are
know.
they just that pea-brained? Like,
I've seen chickens encased in ice before, and you like break them out and then they run away. So yeah, I think
they just resilient? Is that all it is?
I don't know.
It just seems weird. Like, is that just my human brain going, oh, well, that's a dumb creature?
I just think that if you sit around long enough, you're going to become part of whatever thing you're sitting around long enough with.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
All right, number 1. The number 1 weirdest story on the internet this week. Are you ready?
Yes.
Reckless beaver stops traffic. Police in Washington state were called about an extremely determined beaver trying to cross a busy road. Officers said the animal had zero regard for public safety and repeatedly wandered into traffic while they attempted to guide him away.
There were some good trees on the other side. Like, what do you...
I just think... part of me, the tree hugger in me is like, we have taken way too much of animals' habitat for, And then another part of me is like, well...
It's how it goes.
Well, it's just one of those things. All right, what do you have for me?
Okay, golf cart driver arrested for DUI after wife falls out on the way home from club.
The wife fell out?
Oh, this is also in Florida. Yeah, the wife fell out.
How drunk do you got to be to fall out of a moving?
Not that drunk.
I would have to be completely and utterly like blackout.
That's one
drunk.
of the, like, when I'm drunk, that's one of the first thing that goes out is, like, my mobility. Like, I have to grab onto walls, and I've gotten pretty used to just, like, always grabbing onto stuff because I'm so stumbling and bumbling, but, yeah, I fall a lot.
Yeah, I fall a lot. All right, go ahead.
A Northport man faces DUI charges after his wife was seriously injured when she fell out of his golf cart, police said. How fast do you have to go to be seriously injured?
Right?
In a
Because those
golf
golf
cart.
carts don't, they go maybe 25 miles an hour, maybe.
Maybe. Should
And
we
you
look
have to
it
be
up and
cooking.
see? Yeah.
I wonder what kind of injuries she suffered.
Hopefully the story will tell us, but I gotta see how fast they go real quick.
How fast do they go?
They go between 12 and 15 miles an hour.
Oh, see, I thought you were going to say something higher than
Higher?
25 miles.
No, because I think they're like, I've never been golfing, but I hear a lot of guys at work talk about it. Like that's how it.
You've
if I
ridden
wanna
in a
move
golf
up-
cart, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying a golf cart was invented for humans on a golf course who are drinking because you have nothing better to do than watch the grass grow and hit a ball 100 yards away from you and fucking drive to it. Like, I don't understand golfing. It doesn't sound like fun at all to me. It just sounds like
Just sounds like work.
I would go to be able to drink. That's the only reason I would go golfing. Like, there's no other point.
Your dad went. Your grandfather, my father, used to love golfing. Love it. And one day,
I don't think I know that about him.
yes, and one day he convinced your dad and your uncle to go golfing with him. And your dad was like so pissed at me when he got home.
Was he?
Because he feels the same way you do about golfing. I don't understand it. It's a pointless.
Stupid. It's
Like-
stupid.
And he couldn't drink because he was with
Grandpa.
And yeah, so it was not. It was your dad's like never, ever, ever again.
No, I actually own a set of golf clubs because they came with my fucking house. And I don't. They're still covered in the dust that they were covered in when I bought the house 3 years ago. Like, I haven't even moved them out of my garage. But yeah, so I was saying that the only thing to do is to get drunk and play golf, and so of course the carts aren't going to go too fast, right?
Yeah, 15 miles an hour. You can walk faster than that.
Oh, yeah, a normal. I don't think I could, but a normal person could. According to probable cause, North Police responded to a call around 9:30 p.m. March 1st after a 911 call reported a woman had fallen from a golf cart on Creek 9 Drive. The officer arrived. They found James behind the wheel of his golf cart. James told the officers that his wife had been partying at a club since noon. So she had been drinking for about 9.5 hours.
That's why she fell out of the car. He was probably like going like 7 miles an hour, and she was like, "I can walk home faster than this."
She probably did. They were probably arguing, and she said, "Fuck you, I'll walk home."
Yeah.
And just tried to, like, exit the cart moving. But you want to know how much alcohol it takes you to fall out of a golf cart? About 9.5 hours worth of
The
drinking.
alcohol.
He said he and his wife were on their way home when she fell out of the golf cart and hit her head on the pavement.
Ow.
The woman was unconscious and unresponsive. The affidavit said she was taken to the Memorial Hospital as a trauma patient. A trauma patient.
You
Officers
hit your
said
head. That's a soft. You got to remember that your head and all that. I mean, hitting your head is bad.
Officers said they saw empty alcohol containers in the golf cart. James failed roadside sobriety test with breathalyzer samples measuring 0.197 and 194, the affidavit said. So he was 2 times over the legal limit? Yes.
So
Yeah,
while
'cause-
his wife was partying at the club, he was partying at home by himself.
He was mad at her that she didn't invite him, I'm guessing, and he was spitefully drinking. He was arrested and charged with DUI with serious bodily injury.
And what happened? Did it say if the wife survived her injuries?
No, that was the end of it. That was all of it. She just cracked her skull open.
Good night. From a golf cart.
Yeah. She like. Do you think she went head first, or do you think she like tried to get out and then just kind of like? Okay, that's what I think. I think she tried to get out, and then the momentum of her height plus momentum of moving the car, she just fucking bam.
I picture someone just leaping out of the thing and like landing face first.
Like Jesus take the wheel leaping out.
Like, see ya.
I'm gone.
Oh, too much.
So yeah, you can get a DUI on a golf cart, guys. Play safe. Be nice.
Be nice. And don't do stupid shit while you're drunk.
Stupid hurts.
Stupid oftentimes hurts.
Ask yourselves, is sober me going to be mad at drunk me right now?
Right.
If I do this decision. I ask
Kota,
myself that at least once a day. You know what you need to
watch? You need to watch the new Fear Factor.
Oh, with Johnny Knoxville?
Oh my gosh. Last week, Kota, I was literally vomiting. You know how I have a really, really easily gag reflex.
And that's from the shot, right? I hope I don't get your burp gag reflex.
No. You have to watch that. Can you get them? I think you can get them on Hulu right now.
Okay. Let me look it up.
Check it out. It is like, but they did the vomiting challenge where you have to eat like the worst thing possible and you can't vomit it up or you'll have another piece of it.
What are some of the things they ate?
Pig snout in blood pudding.
Okay.
And you know who had to eat that? The vegetarian.
Of course.
And then they had like vomit fruit and pickled herring. It was I was just sitting there like I made your dad turn it off twice before we got through it because I couldn't get through it without throwing up.
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah, it's that bad. Highly recommend it. Like if you're a Johnny Knoxville fan, if you're a Jackass fan, if you're a Joe Rogan fan,
Hulu.
like Joe Rogan isn't on the show, but you know what I mean? He was one of the...
It is on Hulu, so I'm gonna check out Fear Factory. I'm actually gonna go start watching that now because I have nothing else better to do after we get off of this.
Perfect. All right. Well, then I'll let you get to it.
I don't know if there's a lot of food that would make me throw up. Like, I always thought that during, like, the Survivor challenges. You remember when, like, the dude bit into, like, the pig eyeball or something? I
couldn't get through those challenges either. I would throw up.
See, and I don't think I would have such a hard time with that, you know? I don't think I would.
Yeah.
I really don't. Now, if I had to, like, pick up puke, that would be different. I can't. If it's still warm, like, I can't do it.
Don't start. You're going to get me. Like, just the sound of it. And your dad was laughing so hard at me.
Was he?
So hard. Like, he was just like, calm down. And I was like, he's like, calm down. I'm like, turn it off. Turn it off.
Turn it off. I can't take it anymore. No more.
My eyes are just pouring water. Like, my mouth is water. I'm just like, like death warmed over. It was horrible.
Something I try to tell people is I am the loudest puker. And people will argue with me that they are louder than I am. And I try to tell, no, there is no way. I bringing it up from the depths of hell, through my toes, up my body, out my mouth. I am the loudest puker, and I got it from my pops. And there was
the loudest puker. He's louder than you are.
Yeah, there was one Christmas, him and I both got sick. Him and I had shared a bottle of champagne, and we got sick.
So sick.
Do you remember him throwing up, and then me throwing up in different bathrooms? Just like,
and I was like, I don't know who to help. I'm just gonna sit down on the couch.
I think you just let us be, and we just kind of figured it the fuck out.
Yeah, because I was like, he's sick downstairs, and then there was Kota's sick up here. Justin's like, I just want to play with my video games. I'm like, yeah, it's Christmas.
I think we had a bad bottle of champagne. I don't know what else it could have been because no one else got sick, and him and I were the only ones to drink, and it was fucking awful. Like, it was the worst Christmas ever.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was rough. That was a rough one.
But my only statement was that I am the loudest puker, and when people try to, like, I can handle listening to you like gag and do that doesn't bother me, but as soon as I start gagging, that's when everybody else starts gagging because I'm so fucking loud. It really, like, I've blown blood vessels, puke. I just, like, it is rough.
Gotta be careful.
Right? I have people ask me all the time, "You're faking it. That can't be how it is." If I'm at a party or something, I'm like, no, that is exactly how it fucking is.
Because you come out and you're like, I think I just threw up in the toilet. And I don't got no more voice.
How many times did I do that as a kid?
Oh, you were not a sickly kid, though.
No, I wasn't. But
You
you
were
knew.
not, like,
You knew
very-
when I was sick.
Yeah, very, very rarely did you ever get sick. But yeah, that little throw up coming from a little person just is like too much.
It sounds like an angry koala. Do you know what an angry koala sounds like?
Yes, you've played for me before.
It sounds like that. For you guys that don't know, look up an angry koala, and that is what it sounds like when myself or my father vomits. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awful. All right, Mama. Are you ready to close this out?
Sure am. Thanks for listening, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember to check out our website, www.currentchatterpodcast.com. And we'll see you later. Don't forget to drink your water and make sure that, please, with everything going on in the world today, talk to your therapist.
Yes, please talk to your therapist.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, shit my pants.
Wait, how much are they getting for it? I'm broke. My dad was telling me.